Hi everyone, it's mid-July and Carnival just released the August 2025 dive-in movies. So in a second I'll go through the listing of dive-in movies for August 2025 sailings, but then also there's a couple of other news items I just wanted to quickly touch on while we're on here, and that includes the Carnival Breezes Drydock. There were some cruises canceled, and then the Carnival Liberty is back in service, so we'll get to those in a minute. Thank you so much for listening, and please take a moment to subscribe before we get into the movies. It would be great to have you along for this cruise YouTube journey. And with that being said, let's kick off the movies. The dive-in movies for August 2025 are Thunderbolts, Captain America, Minecraft the Movie, Gladiator number 2, Wicked, Moana number 2, If, Kung Fu Panda number 4, Dune Part 2, The Fall Guy, Despicable Me 4, and It Ends With Us. Please keep in mind the exact dive-in movies that are shown on your cruise in August 2025 can vary by ship, especially because cruises of different lengths and itineraries have different times that movies are shown. Carnival ships with dive-in movies include the Carnival Adventure, the Carnival Breeze, the Carnival Celebration, the Carnival Conquest, the Carnival Dream, the Carnival Encounter, the Carnival Firenze, the Carnival Freedom, the Carnival Glory, the Carnival Horizon, the Carnival Liberty, Carnival Jubilee, Carnival Luminosa, Carnival Miracle, Carnival Magic, Carnival Panorama, Carnival Pride, Carnival Radiance, Carnival Spirit, Carnival Splendor, Carnival Sunrise, Carnival Sunshine, Carnival Valor, Carnival Venezia, Carnival Vista, and Mardi Gras. In other Carnival Cruise news, the Carnival Breeze recently had some cruises canceled because in 2027, Carnival is extending the Carnival Breeze's already scheduled dry dock. The January 11th, 2027, the March 5th, 2027, the March 13th, 2027, the March 18th, 2027, and the March 22nd, 2027 cruises are now canceled. Guests who are on these cruises should have received communication from Carnival via email. If you are on one of these cruises and haven't heard from Carnival, you should reach out to Carnival or your travel agent to talk about the different options that you have regarding either getting a refund or moving your cruise. And there's more information on the letter that should have come out, especially because there is a little bit of an onboard credit option for those who reschedule their bookings to another cruise as a gesture of goodwill from Carnival. All the details are in the communication the guests received. The Carnival Breezes dry dock is now scheduled roughly 2.5 to 3 months-ish time out of service, so it's going to be really interesting to see what exactly Carnival has planned during this dry dock. This is a long time, which the work could just be scheduled maintenance or be maintenance on some behind-the-scenes things. But typically when a ship is out of service for this long for dry dock, there's going to be some kind of noticeable work in the guest areas. Carnival probably won't announce the exact changes until a later date, but it'll be really interesting to see what exactly Carnival has planned for the Carnival Breeze during this dry dock. Earlier in the year, Carnival announced their Innovation Itinerary program, where some of the existing ships will receive features that'll be on the newer Excel class ships. So maybe, perhaps Carnival's planning on adding a feature or two to the Breeze, but that's not confirmed. We'll just have to wait and see exactly what gets announced. The Carnival Liberty began sailing this week after being out of service for dry dock. This dry dock got extended due to the ship having to change shipyards from Spain to France, but now the Carnival Liberty is back to sailing cruises from New Orleans. The Liberty received the Heroes Tribute Bar and Lounge, a Waterworks Aqua Park with new slides was added, and a new mini golf course was added to the ship's upper decks. The ship's spa was rebranded as the Cloud9 Spa, and that included some refreshed decor, upgraded beauty salons, a modernized fitness center, and new steam rooms and saunas according to Carnival. Carnival also did some upgrades to the casino and added some slot machines and table games per their press release. In the Camp Ocean realm, Carnival added some new gaming stations and then added a new revamped arcade to the ship. The Dream Studio, where guests can do personalized photo sessions, was added to the Carnival Liberty during this dry dock. Carnival also did some work to the fun shops on board and added a new high spirits liquor store. Carnival did some upgrades during this dry dock to the ship's accessibility and upgrades throughout the ship with better pathways to improve amenities in public spaces and cabins. Carnival's private destination Celebration Key, which is on Grand Bahama in the Bahamas, is going to be opening up on July 19th, 2025. The Carnival Vista is going to be the first Carnival cruise ship to dock at this new destination. Carnival's Celebration Key is part of their Paradise collection that currently includes Relax Away, Half Moon Cay, and there will be some other destinations coming in the future. Guests getting off in Celebration Key are going to be welcomed in Paradise Plaza, where there's a big giant arch, and Carnival says that this is the entry point to Celebration Key. And then there's going to be numerous restaurants, bars, water attractions, and slides and amenities all throughout the island. Guests sailing on Celebration Key can check out Carnival's recent press release, where there's some pictures in different areas of what guests can expect to experience while they're there. There is a dining program on the island where guests can receive. There are some venues that serve complimentary lunch. Each guest gets one lunch on their Sail and Sign card that's complimentary. The exact details of that can be found on Carnival's website. But then there are some options for guests who want to pay for a specialty dining experience. You can also book amenities on the ship or through the Hub app or on your pre-cruise manager in Carnival's website, because as not every amenity that's in Celebration Key is considered complimentary. But there's a lot of information out there, and I'm sure there's going to be more information on Celebration Key to come, especially as we start seeing some videos on YouTube and some other social media posts as people are enjoying Celebration Key. It'll be interesting to see exactly what people think of it. And then it's going to be expanded, because Carnival has been saying that they're going to have another leg of the pier, essentially, where more ships will be able to dock there. So I have a feeling over time we'll see even more itineraries and ships going to Celebration Key. Thank you so much for listening to this update where I shared some dive-in movies for August 2025, some Drydock updates, and then a little bit of information on Carnival's new Celebration Key. I hope you have a great next cruise, and again, please feel free to subscribe to Raiji's Cruise Guides YouTube channel so that way you don't miss the next video or update. Have a great day. Thank you.